and trolls on 17. Looking at the mid lane, pretty even. I Annihilate on Queen of Pain. A bit low on mana. Runes are spawning in the next 20 seconds, but a good charge, and this is going to be the first blood. Sight. Yeah, you got to be very careful. Panel did mention, you know, the Queen of Pain, not the easiest.
Dire's courier has been killed.
You're still not alive. Yeah, I'm talking to myself, but we'll get it. We'll get it to work eventually.
Now I should be live. That sounds like it should be working, right?
Yeah, now you have 5 minutes of solo cast. You're no stranger to that. You've been doing China
you can
for
take
a,
a break. I got it. Tag me in. Newstrom's gonna get run down here. I mean, Rubik's got nowhere to go. Getting run down by Snow. Already down 1,000 net worth. I left for 5 seconds, Lacoste. What happened to Ford Studios?
Jenkins is
Jenkins again
in trouble. Does have that arcane slow.
I don't know how much it's going to help him. There's not a lot of mana here for this silencer, and he'll be cliffed up. That's always a fun time, and there is a charge coming their way. Avalanche from the low ground. Sonic's going to help them control this silencer to get a kill. They'll at least get that. There was a charge thinking about it, but they're going over mid. They're looking for Fart SJ, and they'll take out the Nature's Prophet. That's a good trade working out there for the side of Penguin Squad.
Yeah, and they also got the top tower with Death Prophet Exo, so should be a-okay. They did kill BSJ with only 2 heroes mid lane.
Avalanche toss, Sonic Wave. Down goes Satoshi, and Crawler has to run. But they've got the blink, they'll have the scream. Do they have the damage with the bulldoze? Yes, they do. I Annihilate getting that second kill in the mid lane, and things kind of recovering for them, but not as much for FSJ as he is.
Snow underneath the ward. We'll get a D ward on Sentry, but still we'll be farming underneath that Observer ward. Has a decent amount of farm.
Again. Silence on I Annihilate. Wrath of Nature, they got the bash on I Annihilate. He's got the Arcane Curse, so he doesn't really want to blink away, and that means the Onslaught comes in with the Trample to get the kill there on the Queen of Pain. They've got this Death Prophet locked in an arena, but with 4 heroes here, it looks like they're going to get Sonic and Newsham too. Pulverize, a kill on a Newsham. They'll look over at Sonic still. And Tiny getting run down by this Spirit Breaker. Eventually there will be a charge, but he's not going to.
He still has that 2-3 minute window because of the Hand of Midas. Well, Spirit Breaker will stop the charge. Will not fully commit. I Annihilate.
Avalanche
for Silencer.
Scream and Nether Strike with the global silence. Onslaught coming in. They got the kill out of the Silencer, but the Pulverize on the I Annihilate. That's a trade that they'll take once again. Exo from Scythe going after Sonic, and that should be a second. They've been making some really good trades. Satoshi not even going to die here. He goes into the Roche Pit just to TP out. It's giving FSJ time to farm, but I don't...
Could initiate potentially from far away, but there needs to be some kind of a follow-up. They need to use Queen of Pain as well if they want to kill this troll. And also Global Silence not available, so they're going to go in right now.
With the Fade Bolt and the Telekinesis, but he gets that ult off, and now they got to try and really kite that around, but the charge comes in. They'll get the kill into Jenkins again. A 1-for-2 trade that benefits Penguin Squad.
I mean, they run into triangle, they find Troll, they find Silencer, Spirit Breaker with his ulti, Death Prophet Exo, Global Silence. Just not an easy Nature's Prophet game.
They're going to try again. Immediately into the ult. Global Silence comes through, and, well, Snow, he's got the right clicks in. He has the root. There's the Sprout. They'll get the kill on a Snow. Fuels up into the air. I Annihilate getting a chance to blink away. They get the kill on a Newsham, though, so that ends up being a trade, but one that finally seems to benefit Fart Studios.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Being in the enemy triangle or enemy jungle, once you lose tier 1, tier 2 tower, and you know that the rest of the team is...
Arena? And a spear, but they're leaving already. Newsham still wants to go. He's got that level 4 Crypt Swarm. Satoshi thinking about the Onslaught, goes towards the tier 1 tower to get the kill onto Jenkins. And they also use that Nether Strike onto Sonic. So these heroes are in trouble. Pulverize, Spirit Siphon, the damage on Anusham to get the kill. And I Annihilate, he's here, but what can he do? Sonic's gonna die to the last word coming in from the Silencer. And again, just Fart Studios, well, they lost this the Nature's Prophet, and now the arena is going to stay up. Snow's going to be handled as he's over to the side. He still has himself that battle trance. The blink away from Annihilate. Sonic's in no man's land, so looking like he'll eventually die, but they go to the Avalanche. They've also got Jenkins over to the side, but the Arcane Curse is staying on him. They go to the Silence coming out from Scythe, and these heroes just caught out way too far. Wrath of Nature does a good amount of damage, but there's nothing there to follow it up, so Jenkins and Bull Sonic die. So FSJ still trying to see what the Rubik can do with that. He's been cutting through arenas with that onslaught so far.
Snow's picking the top lane. He wants to be able to get this tower. Now they're wrapping around. Global Silence.
Wave,
not available yet.
Strike. They'll go to the trample. They've got the BKB. Yule's up into the air trying to get the blink away and does successfully do so, but they're still going to lose Nusham. They get the kill into the Jenkins too, and well, again, it's just 2 heroes every time.
And it's still 3k gold lead for Penguin Squad.
Profit.
Yeah, they are getting the farm, keeping things even pretty much. But when it comes down to fighting, they want to drag this game as much as they can.
Global Silence and going the other way. Blink forward. Ooh, Scythe. Use the Exo. Charge on a Sonic. Wrath of Nature flying through. And now they've got FSJ, but does he have the damage? Doesn't look like it. Nether Strike on a Sonic. They'll get the kill there, too. They have that shard on the Death Prophet, so the fear does click in right before he dies, and Crawler finally dies to Annihilate, but still, they want more on this. They've got the fear.
If FSJ can get out of trouble this time, getting charged.
Got the team joining him. Onslaught. Ooh, Hurricane Pike. But the BKB, they're right on top of him. And Trample, Pulverize. They can't stop this. He's going to die with buyback available, but the team looks like they kind of want to fight. So he's going to buy back. Global Silence comes out. And yeah, the base is getting taken by the troll.
Bro.
they're in a lot of trouble. They're way out of the base. And this is going to be a big issue. They'll get that kill into the Silencer. They'll take the Spirit Breaker, but they got to get back to the base at some point in their lives as they're going to get hit with the Mega Creeps. They'll finally finish off the Death Prophet, who doesn't have buyback. They'll look over at Satoshi, who bought back previously. So they get that kill there. They've taken out 4, but that's all for your base.
I would give you my analysis right now, but the ward right now, this Observer ward in the lane, scouting things out. But the rest of the team is smoked.
Charge. Nether Strike needs to leave. Force Staff. And the Yules. Global Silence. Now they're going to go into Jenkins. The Force Staff back for Nutrition, but they're all silenced up and unable to do anything. The Gleipnir's not going to hold him back. Jenkins falls. Sonic dead. They all have buyback. They need this Queen of Pain to come through for them. Sonic's probably going to buy back once they've got the Queen of Pain available and look to make the jump, but I say that, and he still holds it.
Tiny also does have buyback.
Blink,
playing
Silence,
Mega. Side blinks in.
Siphon, and they're going to try and fear these heroes. Telekinesis on himself to get away, but they get the kill on FSJ. They'll call GG, and Fart Studios will lose game 1 to the Penguin Squad.
Yeah. Nicely done by Penguin Squad. I mean, this troll pick, usually I'm a big hater, but in this game it looked really well. Like, from start to finish, for the sake of popping it, Tusk will probably get a snowball, close the gap, or with the shards block.
Kind of blocked him out from being able to right-click there, though, for a moment. Sonic's still running, but eventually Sonic... Oh, can't juke there. Neutral's not going to help him out.
All right. So, easy first blood, top lane. Satoshi will be farming underneath the tower now. He has 3 creep waves because of this. So, looking really good. Good start for Penguin Squad one more time.
This is exactly what you want. Get these creeps, get this farm, the solo experience. Though I will say FSJ, good start, 12-2 already. And
yeah, as expected. This is last pick Naga Siren, so he doesn't get pressured by Lycan and Tusk lane.
Ooh, vacuum back. Iron Shell, they get the kill on the 1. They're going to look for a second under the tower. There's 2. Annihilate takes some heavy hits, though, from the Kunkka wall that's going on. Not enough to get the kill, but life on the edge of the moment. I understand you've got that Helm of the Iron Will with the extra regen in the armor, but it is not looking like that's enough just yet. That feels pretty bad at the moment. Ooh, Crystal Maiden, bottom lane, is going to fall to Nusham, and in games that Fart Studios are winning, it feels like Nusham's doing the playmaking.
Pretty much. If he's the one, like, controlling the game, making the aggressive moves, and top lane, they're dropping very low. You will take down.
Yeah, he's going to die there to the last word, and then still Satoshi's about to hit level 6, but it feels quite deep.
Bit low on mana. What is Kunkka bringing? Claws and Clarity. So wants to have a bit more mana. In terms of net worth, Ember,
Crystal made it again.
not again.
They want the kill. They've got the Surge. They'll have the Gust. And now the idea is to go for this Dark Seer while the Riki gets your Crystal Maiden. And that's not an awful trade. The
It's a
only
good trade.
issue is Nushim, the scary proposition is he's getting gold.
Actually a play, but some ancient stacking for Penguin squad. Now Crystal Maiden's top,
Wow,
so
bottom.
they can't leave Snow like that. He needs to be.
Good Gust. Oh, good Gust enough to get the kill on the Nushim. Yes. Jenkins, too, is in trouble. They've got the X. Surge isn't going to matter. They'll bring him back into the ghost ship. This worked out.
Oh, good. It looked very awkward, but Snow, with that great gust that you mentioned,
Yeah, hit them both.
pushing them away, and then giving enough time for the rest of the team to connect. Kunkka running, Sonic doesn't have TP available.
Oh, boy.
That seems like he's gonna be fine top lane. Lycan getting rooted.
But still surviving.
Oh, what is Fardas J going for? I see Ring of Health.
Oh, they
Can't
also
say
got
I've seen
Annihilate
that
here.
one.
So Satoshi's going to die to the Slight. Meanwhile, Jenkins, bottom with 3 heroes. They get a kill onto Snow.
Radiant's top
I
This
tried
is-
to mind. I wanted to sound smart, but for some reason I thought Ricky's a much higher level.
Well, considering the fact that Nushim's been involved in all but one, I would have thought the same, truthfully.
They killed Crystal Maiden like 3 times, and she was level 1.
Here it comes again.
Not too much XP. Where's the follow-up?
Snowball, X, they've got it to land. They'll hit the torrent with the ghost ship. I annihilate. He is trying to run. Slight song. Oh! He just gets away. They already got the kill on a Snow. The Drow's dead, and, well, Jenkins is in with the Ion Shell. They've got the Tidebringer, but the damage isn't quite there. Satoshi now running the torrent land. Satoshi goes back in. Remnant back over, and the Sleight of Fist to get the finishing blow onto the Lycan.
Oh,
So
they're
Fort
falling
Ceo's
apart.
Really,
Ah.
yeah, pulling ahead.
And now Crystal Maiden will
Maiden.
die one more time. She just came back to life. I annihilate.
Good
That
torrent.
arcane rune. Like even Kunkka.
Yeah,
is
he
in
might
huge
just die
trouble
too.
here.
Sonic is gonna fall. They do get Nushim. That's the Tidebringer. Now they've got the Snowball. I annihilate. He's in. He's looking for a Remnant away. But they've got the X. So Remnant, he'll get the kill on a Crawler still.
That's Ember Spirit. 3 points in Flame Guard. Has Iron Shell on him. That's level 4.
FSJ and the rest of Fort Studios, it feels like, I mean, for the most part, they should be happy with everything they've got so far. Sonic in some trouble, has Global, and won't use it. Will die, but they're going to lose Crawler, and now Vacuum back. Their body blocks, but they completely blocked Satoshi. Song, oh, the wolf can run, but
Better abilities. You can't snowball people out of trouble. Fardas J has thought about going Manta style, but going into Radiance. It's been a while since I saw Radiance Naga Siren.
that's the old school play. Ghost ship coming through. Nushim's gonna die. Walrus punch on Annihilate. They're trying to go into the wolf forming chase, but they've
He
got
has
the
Arcane Rune
ensnare.
one more time.
Remnant back. Looking the other way for Sonic. Looks like they're gonna lose this silencer. So 2 kills here for Penguin Squad, but Sleight of Fist once again. And now, freezing field. Is the damage enough? They've got some.
But
They found FSJ. Do they have the damage? BKB, Global Silence, Ghost Ship, Nushim coming, Song. They'll have Sweeping Dart to help out too. They may even want to turn back on this. FSJ doesn't have a lot of health, but they have the wall, they have the vacuum, they'll get the sleep, they'll look for the damage to get the kill here on a Crawler as well as Scythe. And mega kill streak for Jenkins, a big 180 from that last game.
this Radiance and also have
I'm gonna assume the odds are shifting in their favor too. Take a look as esportsbet.io has got it heavily in their favor. And just like this engagement feels to be heavily favoring Fart Studios, especially with the two-man vacuum back, Snowball buying some time, and, well, eventually Satoshi's still going to die, and Crawler's going to be next.
Both of them are going to die. Now we have the same issue that has happened in the previous game. Penguin Squad, Ricky to set things up pre-BKB. It's going to be very difficult for the Drow Rangers to deal with. Now the teleports are coming out. Bottom, Snow finds a good spot to TP back home.
Cheeky spot. Freezing Field and Ghost Ship. Jenkins, that's good gold for this Kunkka. Naga Siren, Global Silence now has Song and will use it.
Its top tower is under attack.
They're going to set for this, though. Nusham, Silence, well placed. So when the Song is gone, they're going to be in a bit of trouble for a second. The BKB gets popped here by Annihilate. Force Staff over to the side. Snow can't output the damage. They'll go for FSJ. They'll get the kill on the Naga Siren. But Annihilate starting to clean up and be his namesake. Goes after Snow, gets the kill into the Drow. Silent Sweep, both onto the Kunkka. Sleight of Fist once again. Satoshi chasing for Nusham, but doesn't quite have the
buff. Wears off, run buff. Now they're going to be the ones inside the Roche pit. But look at the illusions one more time.
They're going to fight, but this feels like a last-ditch effort. Snowball forward. Roche should be in their hands. They go to the Song, and with the BKB from Scythe, he's not able to get into the pit. They get the kill on the Sonic. They take the Silencer. There's the Gleipnir. Down goes this Crystal Maiden. Snow trying to output some damage, but the Global Silence with the buyback, they should clean up here pretty easily. That's going to be 4 kills, and they get Satoshi. I could see the letters maybe jumping out from their keyboards. Satoshi run down onto the tower, and it's a full team wipe.
Yeah, I think they might wait, take one more fight, and then the game pretty much ends. They don't have enough damage. The creep wave, send one illusion bottom.
Orchid, BKB, Slight. Snow with the BKB of his own. And they're going to try and chase them out. There's Song in 12 seconds. They need to be careful. They'll go for Nusham. They've got the Torrent. They'll go to the Snowball. Sleight of Fist isn't going to avoid it. So Gust, Greaves, Vacuum into the wall. And there is the Gleipnir by the Freezing Field doing the damage to get the Aegis out of the hands of Annihilate. Crawler is dead. They'll get the Ember back to Force Staff. And now the Blink Strike onto Snow to get the kill onto the Drow Ranger. No buyback available.
This is going to be set of barracks, professional games, in their bot games as well, where you're playing against Ricky. You get slept multiple times. They don't even have like the best combo to work with. It's just the setup for the rest of the team. And also, it deals damage, cancels out the Blink Dagger, slows when you wake up for whatever reason.
Crystal Maiden dead so fast. Global Silence once again. They're working with songs, so whenever they're ready, they could just sing the song of the Siren and set up for everything else. They don't have wall for 30 seconds, but they will give some chase. Annihilate, Silence, stunned, Gleipnir, BKB from Snow, still trying to get the Hypothermia to pop on Annihilate, but they've got the Guardian Greaves. The right clicks in from FSJ. Gust onto 2, Jenkins trying to help out over on the side. Doesn't have wall just yet. Satoshi ends up dead. They'll go to Snow. With the Remnant in, the Searing Chains, the kill onto the Drow once again. They'll take out Scythe, and everybody dead once more on Penguin Squad as they waddle into their graves.
Still not calling it, but this one looks pretty over. Fardas J completes free farm. Same goes for Annihilate. Jenkins did help out Annihilate, unlock his full potential in the team fight, getting the Ion Shell on top of it. Like, even the bottom lane went much better than I expected. I think if they swap the supports, put Tusk with this Drow Ranger, I think it would have been a better option. And then you have Crystal Maiden with the slow against Siren and the illusions. They're diving fountain.
But they'll call GG. So the dive won't exactly matter, and they will take this game and even up the series at 1. So the gas was loose. And the Fart Studio squad take guys like
He's watching Avatar in the background.
Hopefully, Last Airbender, not the James Cameron movies.
What will you have against those movies?
I just think the Avatar from Last Airbender is better. And Sonic, he is gonna die here for first blood as Well, he continues the trend of being a Crystal Maiden in these Dota games. Not good. It's not fun. From a combo of the Avalanche Toss from Scythe. But doesn't quite die.
They need to secure like 6-minute rune for this puck, or someone needs to die, refill his bottles. Scythe will start to play a bit more active. Fairy Fire is available. Mid lane gets tossed and almost gets a solo kill. Raindrop plus Fairy, keeping him alive.
I'll get the kill on the Silencer. That's just because he was under the tower. Meanwhile, top Sonic falls to the Firefly coming in from Satoshi. FSJ. He'll rage. And while that's going on, I Annihilate mid is finally going to die to Scythe. They've got the charge on FSJ. They'll hit a bash. Crystal Maiden TPing in, so they won't get the damage.
Penguin squad. Let's see where it's going to be. It's going to be... Ooh, this is a big one.
Haste. So, Haste, Avalanche, Charge, but Phase Shift. And they do have Dream Coil if they want to use it. Crawler on the run, and eventually hit with that Frostbite. They'll get the kill there. No coil even committed on that.
If Scythe picked up that haste rune, he would be able to gank the side lanes, threaten a kill on puck.
Oh, Avalanche toss, and
never
look
mind,
at that.
he doesn't need
just
it.
dies. Whoa.
Puck not careful enough. He had power treads on Agi. I guess he was shifting.
Last word, and Seeds of Serenity healing up a little bit, and just going back and forth. Spectral Dagger on Anushum, but not enough damage. And a Fate Bolt, all of a sudden, Snow taking a lot of damage. Nether Strike looking for the Crystal Maiden up top at the same time. So Sonic gonna get run down as bottom lane, Illusory Orb and Shockwave hits onto this Silencer. And now they've got the Dream Coil on a Snow. So this is looking like a dead Spectre. Avalanche Toss, the combo on an I Annihilate. He cannot survive.
He's collecting all the tips from his team. He's the one that's been carrying this early game pretty much. Has another combo available, but does have Arcane Curse. Let's see, Shockwave.
Oh, Nether Strike. Oh, it's onto the Rubik. Not sure that was the combo he wanted, but went for it anyway. Crawler gonna die here to said Rubik.
Not sure. Tiny did not want to commit there with the full combo. Thought that maybe Toss will be enough. Thinking about going for a Crystal Maiden. She's very low HP.
Yeah,
very low HP. I mean,
is
full
100%.
HP. It's just
it's the same thing.
Yeah, her.
Let's see. FSJ gonna take that tier 1 over mid, and easy peasy.
Tower has fallen.
Look at that.
Haunt available on Snow one more time. Does have Manta Style, needs to use the Courier. They're gonna go in with that double damage.
Ooh, Jenkins gonna die to Scythe. The charge going all the way after Sonic. They haunt. Nushum gone, and this is gonna be a third. Sonic nowhere to go.
Dire's middle tower
3 easy kills in succession there for the Penguin squad.
fortified.
Looking like a tower is in trouble, but can they?
So, I think if this goes super late game, Penguin squad definitely have better chances. You have this Batrider scaling Tiny compared to Magnus. Like, he doesn't scale as good. He's gonna be the Empower bot. And also Puck didn't have that good of a time. Did manage to keep up. And now on top of Network.
Yeah, Silencer dies. They'll go after this Spirit Breaker. They get themselves 2. And just as we were talking about if the game was even, well, they break it open a little bit with those 2 kills. And I would say the odds are probably
9-second BKB. I'm a little surprised that they are going to give this one for free, or will they?
so far.
Far
Oh, they're
away,
going
as
to
you
go.
said.
They've got the Shadow Step. And Crawler, he's going to get killed, but they go to the lasso. It's on the Fartus J, and trying to survive, runs towards his team to get the Infest into the Crystal Maiden, but they're still right here. RP onto a couple. Finally, Sonic dies, but not a lot of life left on FSJ.
Oh, big
Avalanche
combo
on a
from
3.
Tiny.
Down goes Jenkins. Down goes FSJ. Dream Coil not going to matter, and they will keep everybody alive for now. On the side of Penguin Squad is the Nether Strike, the bash, the kill on an I Annihilate.
they're
Fart
gonna finish
Studios
Roche.
lose everything.
Roche is very low. Yeah, this is why we're here. This is why Dota is entertaining, especially Div 2 Dota. Like, you don't know who's going to do what. Nushum, he's underneath the sentry.
Oh,
Gonna get
boy.
killed here. So So, not sure what the plan was, but Tiny setting things up. You are sitting.
Tiny, but look at the lasso again. Just from a distance, goes into the rage. They've got the charge coming through on FSJ as the rage runs out. The Nether Strike lands. They've got the last word, but he'll infest. And the skewer, onto the high ground. Tossed him onto the high ground. Now Crawler's in some trouble. They get the silence onto the Tiny. Can they get the kill? Yes, they can with the Dream Coil help coming in from Ionilo with the BKBB popped here by the Bat Rider. The chase is on. Jenkins doesn't get to the low ground, though, so he'll probably burn out. Sonic might be next. 2 stacks of the Sticky Napalm. Nusham coming over. Flame Break, Telekinesis, down goes Satoshi, Scythe, now hit with the Stolen Avalanche and the right-click damage of FSJ. Ionilate gets the kill there onto the Tiny. They'll go after Nusham, they'll finish him off. Snow's got himself at least a double. And now, can they stop this Spectre TP? No. But a back-and-forth fight it goes.
There is no coil available. Should be fine. You can also like use it to dispel things, and then he can get the rage off. Tiny is getting bigger. However, having that Crystallis, having this Echo Saber that he can still disassemble and get that lasso on Rubik.
Yeah, onto the Rubik, and there's going to be +2 again for the Silencer. And they'll
this
also
is exactly
Sonic.
What they need to get Jenkins.
Ogre Seal Totem, but now they've got the Nether Strike, and they're going to keep up with him. And they'll go to the Shadow Step. Skewer back, not going to matter. And that is going to be a double kill for Snow. So even with that double kill, still a 5k lead for Fart Studios, but mid.
Annihilate died one time in last, like, 25 minutes, pretty much. He's been doing a very good job not getting caught by Bat Rider. Lincoln's procced by Spirit Breaker charge.
Oh, Global Silence coming out, and they're going to get this kill on Annihilate.
I cursed him.
FSJ, he's right here, though. They've got the Telekinesis. They're going to try and get a kill here onto the Spectre charge. Now coming all the way through, but Snow is going to fall. And, Snow falls as he uses that Haunt. Avalanche, Scythe coming in, Tree Volley on cooldown. They're going to buy back here on the Rubik. They'll take out Sonic. He'll buy back too. Right clicks on a Crawler. And, well, Bat Rider is going to get into the trees. However, FSJ, well, they've got the Telekinesis. They'll have the kill onto this Bat Rider and take him out again.
This is where you, as Spectre, ping out the amount of damage.
We'll see when Satoshi wants us to go. Go, ready, go. Go and ready. No problem, no problem. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And 1, 2. Force staff, but there's the kill on the side.
Took him a second and a half longer, but
Ogre Seal Totem and a Skewer not landing onto anybody but the Horn Toss. They have found the Silencer, and they're going to get another kill here. He's got buyback available.
And now Lifestealer fully unlocked, sitting on 4,000.
Lasso, Global, and Stolen Charge, but they've locked up this Bat Rider. Satoshi falls, Telekinesis coming through onto Snow. They bought back on Jenkins. Arcane Curse isn't going to be enough. Tries to juke, but not going to work out.
Lifestealer's just going ham in these fights. There's nothing to stop him with. Hits level 25 in this one, and like they should take the Roche. Crawler getting charged by Nusham.
And Dream Coil to follow it up. So this is a dead Spirit Breaker.
They don't care about Roche. They want to end this game pretty much. 60 seconds without Spectre. No buyback on her. In the end, he decided to go for that Basher.
Immediately smoke out of the Roche pit. They're going to head right down mid. Except for Annihilate. He's going to go top. He's almost level 25 too. So we'll see that. Dream Coil pierces magic immunity. And RP controlling the Tiny, but the Force Staffs get him back into the base. They've got the Lasso. Jenkins, you got to remember, he bought back in the last fight. So he is in so much trouble. Nusham and Sonic and Jenkins all fall, no buyback. That goes horribly for Fart Studios.
Bash? Not working.
So when will they finally start to fight is the real question. And, well, we'll go over for a second. Blink away. FSJ towards the front line, over behind them. They go in. They've got this Dream Coil. They've got the silence coming through. And can they get the kill? They at least get themselves. The Bat Rider is going to buy back immediately. Artist J's hitting illusions. I Annihilate hit with the Abyssal Blade. They've got the invest to try and keep him alive. Phase shifting, trying to leave. Freezing field over to the side. The lasso on FSJ. They get the kill. He's going to need to buy back if they want to win this fight. It's exactly what he's going to do. As they take out Jenkins, they don't have a Magnus in place anymore. But there goes the silencer as well. I Annihilate still on the run. They've got the silence.
Found him, and now
onto this
still
Bat Rider. Phase shift, flame break, not gonna land, and he'll survive. Well, they get the kill on a Scythe and take it the Tiny. They're charging all the way in. It's on the Bat Rider, who's just gonna TP out, but they hit the silence. They'll go to the Manta Style on Snow, but the overwhelming blink slowing him down. FSJ coming over, and now the open wounds, the buyback from this Tiny. So he's going to try and get back into the fight. The charges in from Crawler. They get the kill on the Snow. He's going to have buyback as well. The Tree Volley gets the kill on I Annihilate. Looks for Nusham, but he's able to get into the Glimmer Cape and hide it in the trees to survive.
Artist J, he needs to be careful.
But if he can land them, they are an issue. That's for sure. Moving forward on Scythe. FSJ. Got the break. They'll have the Horn Toss. There's the Skewer away from the Tree Volley. RP, Dream Coil, they have the control. Scythe comes in, Avalanche with the toss out of the Crystal Maiden, but they lose the Spectre, who does have buyback. Crawler on the run, Bat Rider alive in just 1 second more, Roche alive in 3 seconds more. They'll go in with the jump coming out from Snow. Tree Volley off to the side, still trying to get a kill here on Anushim, who's got himself this Aeon Disc. They'll get the kill on I Annihilate. They'll get the kill on Crawler. They'll take out the Spirit Breaker, who's going to buy back. No puck for 2 minutes, and now Jenkins next on the list. They will get the kill there onto the Magnus. He's got no buyback as well. FSJ has to leave, and it crumbles again for Fart Studios.
Oh, man, I mean, you got to use it. You got to give it to someone. They just gave cheese to Tiny, but what about that Ags?
Somebody would love it. It would be nice to give it.
It would be really nice to give it to someone. He's trying to give it to Bat Rider, I
FSJ, and he is dead. No buyback.
He's done so. 2.5 minutes without him.
He is going to die too, and that is not good. Puck in 15. RP, only Skewer on a 1. It's long distance.
Cheese.
But he's got the cheese. Tree Volley. The damage on the Jenkins, the Flame Breaker to the outside, the Throne in trouble. It's looking like the Penguin squad have waddled their way to a victory. With the BKB being popped here by a Bat Rider, though, they're going to try and make a play, and it's not going to matter. They'll take the victory 2-1 over Fart Studios.
Man, these Dev 2 NA games.